The truth, the original sin, the trial, and the root cause of the disaster.
Uh-oh. 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 That fool about to leap from the ground. Oh my god, it actually is. Oh my god, is it using... That's like Skirk's. Huh. Is it utilizing Child's abilities to travel? Or does it have some relation to... Yo, look at Big Noof, by the way. He's about to Hydro Blast these fools. Chlorint? Oh! Yo, look at the boy. He's going crazy. I saw Electro. I didn't even think about Child helping out. I thought he was being taken over. Say less. Sorry, Child, I wasn't familiar with your game. He said, get that guy who spends too much on 5 stars out of here. This theme is fire, by the way. Yeah, he looks kind of cooked. Yo?
That was way too close!
I thought she was going to say cool, because it was.
Just burst into the opera house! Wait, was that the huge whale you saw in your dream?
That's the one.
So we've met it at last. I understand very well why it has chosen to make an appearance here.
Furina's still sitting up in that chair.
It does not belong to Tevat. It is a monster that has traversed the stars, weeping all the while.
Because it's like the same dimensional travel as like Skirk's abilities and like in her trailer. The same dimension we saw Child training in. It would explain why he has a connection with it.
You said that when the Hydro Archon first created Fontainians out of Oceanids, she filled their blood vessels with primordial seawater.
He wants to...
That whale finds the blood of Fontainians nigh impossible to resist.
Primordial sea vampire, bro. I was about to say, ain't no way you trying to eat the Fontainian people because it likes the blood. That's crazy work.
Therefore, when it left the primordial sea, it decided to make its next stop a packed opera house full of
us, yeah.
Food in the form of Fontainians.
Oceanids are friends, not food. More Star Rail?
What's happening with the Oratrice?
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
What? By itself, it just does it. Oh, she's just ready.
Furina!
No, I still need answers.
Yeah? No, we need her to survive. I need answers. Is she gonna die before the... What the... Oh, everything's floating. What the... What the... Hold on, who's that down there? Wait, is that her for real? Yo, she got the toes out? Why? That's the real Furina?
You...
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
You are not Furina. Who are you?
The sweet sound.
Focalors, the real one.
Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success. But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know, the god.
So Furina really was a fake, huh?
Focalor. Why did you deceive us?
Okay, let's put it this way. Right. If the god can make... All right. I didn't think about this because the information wasn't revealed to us that Oceanids were before the humans. I thought the humans became Oceanids, but no. The Oceanids were humans made out of this fake body. So I guess she made Furina for that purpose. She made Furina the same way that she made the other humans to deceive people.
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving the
Myself?
heavenly
Oh, the principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principles.
Okay.
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor.
Okay.
That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria for the uninitiated.
We know about this.
It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe. Now does it? I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized there was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum.
Yeah, now she feels like a real Archon.
I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time.
Now this makes sense.
I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving...
Yeah, she got given an
the
impossible
quotidian duties
mission.
of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite.
And this was her way of dealing with it. Damn.
But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
Huh? So you were also...
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Because my assumption was that you also made a further one to create Furina, but like...
Yes.
Are you the same body, the same being? I don't...
I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known.
Can I just say what the biggest irony in this is? The Mezzaline. They really want to understand humans so bad, and it turns out that the humans they're studying aren't even real humans to begin with. Doesn't that kind of put a sour taste in your mouth a little bit?
After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Furina.
Yo, they hit the Yami and Yugi so hard, that's crazy.
She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Furina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always
That's
wanted
kind
to
of
be.
nuts. This is so
Anyway,
interesting.
So then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principles.
She was perfect. Alright, so I cursed her. What? That was foul.
Under
She
the
really was a
curse
theater
I
kid the
placed
whole
on
time.
her, so long as I, Focalors' divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness.
No Will Smith?
Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part.
Seemed to take a toll on her too.
Prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass. I suppose
She's so
now
big brain.
you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
But Furina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for it. It's been 500 years. And
of having to fake and act and suffer.
She's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
You know, it's very interesting thinking back about how she just wouldn't reveal anything. Like, she was really just trying to do her part to the very best of her ability, to the point where she genuinely was actually just willing to die doing her part. She thought, if this is what I have to do, this is just a part of my role. Like, bless her. Damn.
Oh, who permitted you to come onto this stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.
Furina, like her name, when Focalors was first popped up, it had Furina as her name.
All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance.
I don't see an audience here. Yeah, she's still doing it even without an audience, because she kind of just been... I guess this is just her at this point.
Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it?
Yeah, like, it's just her keeping up the facade. I feel so bad for her.
The eyes of countless Fontainians are upon me. I must, at all times, display the utmost elegance and nobility.
There's no getting through to her. Even in her heart of hearts, she's still playing the role of the Hydro Archon, right? What sort of resolve must she have that even her inner self and subconscious would have such an impenetrable defense? Yeah, it's insane! Like, she really is just trying to do this for everyone. And a golden ticket? Hold on, Willy Wonka? Oh, my seat, huh? Looks like the show's about to begin. In that case, show me how you truly feel, Furina. Before a mirror. Oh, I'm her? Why am I scared?
Furina. Furina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me?
You know?
Where are you?
I'm starting to think that really was her in the fountain, actually. Because she was so alone and just wanted to end this performance for so long. She struggled for it all for so long. Maybe those were her true feelings, her true emotions coming through.
Be not nervous. Be not afraid.
Focalors.
I am before you.
Wait a moment. You're mirror me? How can this be?
How you get a couple inches on you?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Mirror me. What do you wish to say?
The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
What prophecy? Wait. I know. I think... I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow.
She has like some of her memories?
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain.
Does she see Focalors every time she looks in the mirror? That would be nuts.
Then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Oh, Very good. You know it well.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass?
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared.
Okay.
There is no escaping it.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
It seems she was kind of
Don't
freshly
worry.
created here, yeah?
Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have
Somewhat.
to suffer somewhat.
As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer?
Can I just say, we've been talking about like the religious themes in this so much, but can we say how Focalors is supposed to be God and Furina is literally supposed to be Jesus Christ? Like, she quite literally suffered for the sins for 500 years though.
But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my pain on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
You truly are the perfect human. My ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role. That of the new Archon.
Play as...
Damn, Alakina really just
That's right.
almost assassinated a home goal for no reason.
Begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity.
For 500 years, she did an
I shall
incredible
have
job.
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember,
She said, use your imagination.
true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
I'm still not sure I understand, but I'll try. I'll try to do this. So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
Could they not, like, become one being or something? Couldn't Focalors get what she wants by being Furina? And then Furina will actually have the powers of a god to make up for this, or I don't know.
To
I guess
accomplish
they're too
this
separate. They
mission,
can't Yami Yugi this.
You will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends. But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone
That is what
will be
happened.
saved.
A trial, huh? How exciting.
Your trial?
I'll be looking forward to it. The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people. What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know. Perhaps I should first try to act natural.
Nah, you're gonna have to put on a
Ladies
whole
and
farce
gentlemen, good
for the rest of your
evening,
life.
And welcome to the Opera Epiclese.
This is gonna be the birth of her personality that we see, where she never backs down from
I'm sure
anything.
You've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am Furina de Fontaine, your new Archon. In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalors, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice. Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together, after all. This should do it.
So that is what she went with in the end, huh?
I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine.
It's funny. We're seeing like the origins of her inner monologue versus her outer monologue and how that grows and how they just become separate things.
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
I'm guessing this is where she learns and becomes that version of herself.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
I mean, as right as they are, you know nothing about the gods if you truly think that.
Succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-backed puppet.
Wait, what's going on?
It's kind of sad.
Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? Oh, this is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving the people from the prophecy.
He said not her Twitch chat hating.
Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be.
Right. You have to perform, you have to act.
Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play.
It's so unlike who she actually is.
Oh, very good, my people.
This is the birth of her personality.
Only
There it
ones
is.
Such as you are deserving of my rule. Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house.
She's good though.
Children of
Yo, put her on
Fontaine
Broadway.
welcome.
Like that?
Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self.
The true birth of the Furina we know.
Opera house.
Like, even in that exact instance, like, she was in trouble, so she, like, lied instantly to cover her tracks. And that's, like, what she's been doing the whole time because that's what she's been forced to do. It's kind of sad.
Consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Imagine not being able to be yourself for years.
So that was just a
Hundreds of
performance.
years.
How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Her personality. It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful. Our future may yet be bright after all.
There it is.
Seems
Positive
like
reinforcement
I'm
for it too.
around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech. My dear
Give him more
people,
options.
whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin. The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its God. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause.
It's kind of impressive, actually.
May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine.
But what I'm saying is it's sad that she was unable to be herself throughout that, and thus it made her quite lonely. And in the end, it's even sadder because the trial that she was looking forward to saving everyone ended up being the one that sentenced her to death. You know, like, it's kind of cooked.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul.
Yeah.
So long as I, the archon Focalors, stand within the opera epiclese, so long as I stand before the oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world!
I should have never compared her to Sparkle at the start of this. Very different. Sparkle was performing for the love of the... Damn! Sparkle is performing for the love of the game. Furina's performing because she kind of has to. Considering this is absolutely not who she is, the speed in which she's able to think up what to say and perform is very impressive. I wonder at what point we'll see her start to get tired of putting on the act.
Lady Furina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid things still don't look good.
I see. It's as I thought then. As your god, I did already expect this.
This is the research she's doing,
I
huh?
wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow you
About the primordial sea?
All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it. That's not something you need to worry about right now.
That's why she got desperate and started just
Well, as I understand it,
handing out
the
trials
Fontaine
left and
Research
right.
Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
That's actually really sad. It explains why she was so like... She's like, yeah, this trial, that trial, let's just do everything. I'm gonna... You're guilty, sure. Like, it's kind of sad.
Have they found anything?
I'm afraid that they haven't found any effective solution thus far.
Oh, is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue has reached the realm of the gods, after all. Still, their spirit is praiseworthy.
Also, it's a good thing she did not tell us the secret before the trial. Now we can finally go to bed. God damn.
The day is finally over.
There we go.
I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time, but it's good to see that everything's getting on track.
Having to perform for that long
There
must
are no
suck.
longer any voices of suspicion.
Like, in the day, let alone, like, for however many years.
I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved.
Oh, bless her.
All right, Furina, don't think too hard about this. You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Like, she can't even hide as well because she needs to be present at the opera house. Like, yo. Yeah.
Lady Furina, it's like a dream being able to speak with you up close like this. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was
20 generations is crazy.
Ago.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful believer, a descendant of a line most ardent.
Surely you exaggerate.
I wonder if it's the one with the sun.
My lady?
What is it? Good
That's probably painful. Like, damn, I've been doing this for 20 generations.
Are you crying?
Uh-huh. Really now? I didn't even notice.
That means there's been an anomaly near Poisson for time. If that was 5, and this is like however many, I don't even see how many hundreds of thousands, whatever it was. Like, what?
This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god.
Her lies is getting more ridiculous.
Waters, can I?
Nah, she's suffering.
So interminable.
Yeah.
So lonely.
This is what we heard in the fountain.
How much longer?
This was what we heard in the fountain. Fountain light, yeah! I was gonna say, we knew it was her. As soon as we figured out how much she was suffering these years trying to keep this in and perform as much as she could, you could tell it was her emotions in the fountain somehow, some way. But now I'm wondering how I managed to hear it in there.
Have I reached my limit? No. Perhaps I reached.
Bro, 5 days in? Sorry, I'm moving to Mondstadt, bro. I heard they're free over there.
I didn't even notice my own tears. I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. But would that not destroy all I've done so far?
She really held out. Bless her, man.
I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries. But there's not even a sliver of hope that we might break the prophecy.
Like, it's so cooked. I know I've been saying it this whole time.
I must maintain this act. It is the only way
Like
to
she-
save Fontaine. Please, mirror me. You have to succeed.
Like she couldn't even talk to Focalors in the mirror again like the Green Goblin, bro. She couldn't say, Focalors, this is hard. I'm having a hard time. And like unload and actually talk to somebody else about it. She just had to keep this all up in her mind. Here we go. Furina and, is it us? By chance? Is this when we first appear?
Furina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone.
It is.
Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone. Your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Yeah, it is us. In the magic box. Crazy. This is great. I didn't think this scene would replay in her inner world. Surely I'll find what she wanted to tell me this time. Sorry, when I read this is great, it's like she's she's in the cinema watching, she's literally watching the performance with popcorn. This is great, man. Yo, I love this performance. I'm gonna go up with the program and ask for her autograph after this.
Share my burden.
Let's hear her inner monologue.
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
What was she thinking in these moments?
Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words,
I still want to know who told her that.
never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If
We're spectating
that's
right now.
the case,
That's actually really fun because now we're seeing it this way.
I could confide in her.
Because she's talking about, you're just a spectator. And now she's quite literally allowing us to spectate all her thoughts and feelings throughout this. Like, it's very interesting how it came back.
But if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones to pay the price. No, Furina. You shouldn't be selfish.
Oh, bless her.
But what if it's really all
We almost tempted her
Furina, you've worked
after
so
centuries.
hard for so long. Surely it would be okay to put yourself first for once. Just this once. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide your frustrations and sorrows?
She's gonna have a Nico Robin moment.
It could
She's gonna have a I want to live moment,
If
huh?
you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it long and hard.
And we didn't even give her the opportunity to think about it.
No, I have nothing to say. I am Furina, the Archon of Fontaine. Everything will surely get better. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until
this is
the
what
curtains
happened.
fall.
But it was because of unfortunate timing.
Fine.
And witness that we did. It is exactly what happened.
So even Furina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Okay, I do think Focalors quite cruel for this. I understand why you've done this, but I do think it's quite cruel. But like she says, she's not human. She doesn't necessarily understand that. She is an Oceanid at the end of the day who hasn't really been able to live a human life. And you know what's really nice about this? Neuvillette is getting mad for Furina. The one who initially, when he had that conversation with Navia, was said to not really understand human emotions. He's the one now getting mad for somebody else. He's the one that understands the situation and how cruel this is.
In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
And what exactly was your purpose in ruling child guilty?
Oh,
to help out specifically with
and to
the
be
whale?
more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon
Why is this
which he has been
keyblade floating in the air?
I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Furina suffered?
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Furina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
returning what's rightfully yours to you.
Getting all his power back. That's kind of crazy.
This was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon.
That's fascinating,
to the
dude.
Hydro Dragon of
Wow.
this planet.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we?
It's gonna rain again, my boy.
The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make.
That's nuts. I didn't even think this was a possibility. So she'll cease to exist and the divinity will go back to him and Furina could continue to live as a human? Yo, I'm kind of gonna miss her. Is that crazy? I'm kind of gonna miss her.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come.
That's the guillotine?
I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans.
Maybe you're a little more human than you think. No, man.
Farewell, Neuvillette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Dude, I love her design too. Yeah, where'd she learn that dance? She had time to practice, I get, when she was in the Oratrice. They're both performing for somebody, huh? That's kind of crazy. Oh, it really was a guillotine. That's kind of cooked. Yo, she took Dance Till You're Dead too literally. She back? Thank you, Furina. Her last words for all you've done. She finally got a thank you after 500 years, bro. Please live happily as a human. After suffering for so long, she actually got given the opportunity to be herself and live. The responsibility of the Archon is no longer hers. It's up to Big Noov now. If I see you cry, stop. He's crying so hard right now because the rain.
I, Iudex Nouvelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Damn. The heaviest tears we've seen. Oh, you can see the tears. It could be rain, but that looked like he was actually crying, bro. He hit that Roy Mustang so hard. Wow, that's sad.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort
Wait,
of
that all happened that quickly?
I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Oh yeah, he mad.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means.
It's time.
I now have the ability to separate the power of the primordial sea from that creature.
Okay.
We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry.
All this happened like that. That's kind of crazy. Wow, that was awesome.
Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice.
The Pokemon? Sorry.
The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine. The beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the All-Devouring Narwhal. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Here it is. Is that Klee? Yo! Am I bugging or was that my little Klee standing down there? That was my Klee! Oh my god, this thing's... I was about to say the whole arena, my boy. What do you mean? Why do I feel like I'm cooked?
I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon.
No, what we shooting at? What we shooting at? This ain't ZZZ. I don't have a target. There we go. Unshield. This is... Skirk! Help! Skirk! Where is she? Skirk, help me. Alright, don't get cooked by this. Alright. Destroy the... What the... The hell, boy?
Get with me!
The All-Devouring Narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour.
I ain't got any Fontainians in party, right? Ain't gonna try and eat me? We should be okay.
Our bond is strong.
Hold on, I need to catch up a little bit. Okay, I was too slow. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh my god! Gene, I think you got eaten, I don't know. Oh. What is this beat? Couldn't attack? No, what did... Yo.
Barbados, guide us. Gotcha.
What the?
I have granted you my protection.
Yo, chill. Your protection?
Use my power to suppress its...
How do I use your power to... Why are you not in here, Nouvelet?
The bond is strong.
I'm dead, bro. Hold on, I can't even pay attention. What is going on with the music? Oh, I messed up.
Go as one.
Whoops. I was gonna pretend like that was on purpose. That's fine. My child is crying. Alice, I'm sorry. You have to forgive me.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Wait, hear me. Game's up.
Oh my god, I couldn't tell I used my ult for a minute there. All right, we're breaking it slowly. Yo, maybe I need to level up my characters. Oh, he's down to his knees. Nah, I get cooked, fraud. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. We made him sit. Oh, big move. Okay. He floated down like a boss. Oh, it's Foul Legacy? Oh, it's Skirk! Oh my god, when I said help, I was kidding! What? Wait, she's in this arc? Oh, she stays eating that man through portals. What?
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but oh well.
She was in the game since Fontaine. I just want to say, shout out to you guys for when we've been reacting to the trailers for not spoiling so much. Like, you didn't spoil Furina not actually being the Archon. You didn't spoil Nouvelet being a goddamn dragon. Bro, I literally had brought up, like, Skirk, help! And she literally... I regret not pulling for her so bad.
It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime.
That's why I can do that. It's his pet.
Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to
Explains that's why it was calling to him then.
Times as penance.
I like her.
That power. Who are you exactly?
Not Big Noov having the powers of an Archon and a dragon combined now, being back to full power, and still being a little afraid of her.
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right? It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
I like her a lot. Damn, I regret not summoning her.
Anything to say to the weak. But you managed to defeat the All-Devouring Narwhal without using power from beyond this world.
Yo, she said that man child is trash, so I didn't want to speak to him.
So you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal.
Sorry, this is
That
nuts.
kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
I mean, she's right. Can't even put it in a cage or nothing.
Miss Skirk, I think you might have missed the point.
Like a hamster, you know?
The point being?
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master?
This is crazy design.
Master. Wait, is that right?
No, she got it.
Right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
Sertologi. Who?
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Is he from this world or no?
Some master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then?
That they would know.
Have you heard of the name The Fowl?
The Fowl?
Still nothing?
No, they don't?
Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfulnir, then? Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
What's your relation to them? What's going on here?
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine-daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Crazy. Crazy, by the way.
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I
So
don't
why
know
you
if
just
know
why you just throwing out random names?
But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-daughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you.
Yo! Damn, this lady annoying.
That the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the Fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What?
It's natural after all. The prophecy will surely come true. We knew this and accepted it. However...
Not to worry. Focalors has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
Here we are.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only
This is
Furina
it.
will remain, weeping on her throne.
Yo! Yo, that... Wow. So where the hell do people have...
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
He forgave their sins. Did he transport everyone? Because he said you're not guilty. We were still in the house, no? Don't tell me the Fontaine map is cooked in Genshin Impact now. Okay, we're good. So, with his power, did he turn them full human? Like, what?
Hey! Help! Over here!
Did Noah's Ark actually help? You can't... They're just in regular water. Bro, if my map is all water, where's Roisley? And Noah's Ark with the Mandem. Hey, Les. There it is. There it is. Looking like Treasure Planet.
All hands initiate emergency rescue.
Because this had to come into play at some point. Otherwise, they would have built this for nothing.
Hurry!
Yeah, they're playing crane games like they're the Toy Story Green Aliens. What?
Hey, Linda!
They're like a Sea Dog VA video, bro. Hey, everybody wants to be my friend. There he is. What did you find? This music, it sounds really nice. This mix of it, I like it.
Water's receding.
Okay, cool. We can travel again.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
That's cute. We love a Disney ending.
Are you alright?
We're saved.
So they really are real people now. Let's go.
What's wrong?
She can live out a life as a human. Damn. Fontaine kind of peak, actually.
The entrance to the fortress! Ooh, he really is there!
Big Noof, let's go. Here's some hydro for you, Big Noof. Damn.
So, you really are here, Nervalette? Hyman didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really?
His voice, the bass.
You must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time.
I love this
I was
song.
just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Say less. Again, answers?
Remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all.
Alright,
let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
I think it's beautiful that in order to get his full godhood, he had to gain more humanity to do so. 500 years to gain more understanding of humans and humanity and feelings and those interactions. And after that, he attained his godhood. It's kind of cool.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis. When we spoke to Linney earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
Yeah, you want to let us in?
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp.
And why weren't you going to tell us that?
Regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
Okay.
What is it?
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
What do you mean like this? We get a flashback?
I can finally catch the scent of your power. What it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in.
Are you talking about the archon
blend?
power, or is this something else?
Something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
Ah, of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
What?
I've never heard of any such thing.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
What? Those are dead descenders. Brother, what?
Well, that much is true. After Focalors' divinity faded, she handed her gnosis
So
to
what
me.
the hell are they collecting those to do? The remains of the third descender? Are they trying to revive the third descender then?
But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young, and I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him.
And what is that for now?
It is only natural for
The
those
Fool.
who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense, which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans. Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling.
And that's partly why he gave up the gnosis.
To live in
That's so
itself is a
interesting.
blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did they die?
Master never mentioned them to me.
She always got half
Perhaps it just
information,
wasn't
man.
that important for me to know. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Please do.
Next time. You believe we will meet again?
We will meet again. I remember that. That was a good story arc.
I do. Wait.
Oh, gonna pass it off to
my own,
Child?
don't I? He can be the messenger then.